All right, welcome back, everybody. It's Uncle Byron, and I was just reeling in a fish. And I thought I'd pop on real fast here. All right, well, so it's a little tight, but we'll go ahead and harvest the oil from it. Basically, just right button down. And obviously, the more back you are, the further out it's going to go, but you want to be able to see the damn thing. If you're old like me and blind, then it can be a difficult task. And I'm right down the river from my base. The spot, like the stand right here. Get out into deeper waters, you get a chance of grabbing the bigger fishes, salmons and stuff like that. I generally do not like fishing in video games. I think World of Warcraft grind way back in the day when the fishing absolutely sucked and it was brutal to level it. Kind of did that for me. Just gonna strike it. It says fish hooked and just hold down the right button. We got a big boy. Yeah, it appears to be. Kind of want to get your pole down near here. When he gets close enough, they'll say land fish. Yeah, we got a big boy. All right, there we have it. Look at that. Largemouth bass. Look at that. I'm going to go ahead and fillet this guy. Get a little bit of both, but when they're that big, that's what you want to do. Look at that. Got four fish fillets and some oils here. All right. See, what I did was I come down here and I stand right here on this little point. Right here. I'll show you when I get back out. I don't want to move because it takes a little bit to get in the perfect spot here, but that's what I do. And generally have some decent luck doing it. Need to make an antidote. So if we get a infection or scratched or something, I won't have to worry about it. And this is what you got to do it. All right. That's just a baby. No northern pike or salmon or nothing. It's just a little tyke, I believe. Yeah, it looks like a trout. That's a perch. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and harvest the oil out of that guy. So what I did was I just crafted the fishing rod with the scrap and the cordage and sticks, and used the grubs and sticks and cordage for, I made 6 of these. All right, let's do it up. I don't need more fish meat, so generally I like to do this later when I have a refrigerator, but I need an antidote. I don't have one. I don't like running around without it. Or just at least have it at my base, because you can go, it just gimps your stats for a bit, really. So you use the antidote. But I got down there and went, wait a minute, I was supposed to start recording back at the base. And I got reeling in that fish that I got. And I was like, oh, I'll start right here, hell of it. Gotta really keep your eye on it too, because it has a good habit of the second you look away and then the next thing you know it breaks. It will break the line, and you have to use a different one. When it does this number, sometimes I'll just kind of do that there. I generally like to get out and do this when the sun's like, up toward the middle. I seem to have better luck. Yeah, this is not exciting content here. but I wanted to show the fishing. The only time I pretty much do this in this game is when I need antidotes. You start looting the specialty crates though, and you'll get the little. I got one back there. I had two. But yeah, it's just a little guy again. But that's fine. Small fish, raw. Doesn't say what kind either, just small fish. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it over this side this time. Change it up a little bit, you know? Ah, sorry, I was taking a sip of my coffee. Yeah, sometimes you throw it in and it gets strike pretty quick. And then other times it takes a while, but it's the way it works. It's not, I actually like the, mechanics of the fishing in this game. It's not overly complicated, and it's, easy to craft the fishing pole and, the lures here. The tackle. I'm going to hold that left mouse button down until it says fish hooked, and then you just right click to reel it in. I like to lower the pole down so I get that E, and when I see that, I just land the fish. Got another big guy. It's a pike. Oh, it's the same. Okay. I'm going to fillet it because I get both. So we got more than enough food. I'm going to go run back to the base. Yeah, that's what, see, you come here, it's the only point, really. And that's where I like to stand, and I always have good luck here. So, like I said, I spent a lot of time here. This was my base for the longest of time. And then I built in that other side of the map where I showed you guys when I was doing that stuff. Of course, now I need to get this food cooked right, so there's going to be crates all over the place. It's like I said, you make plans. It's sort of like the long dark, right? You make plans in the long dark, and then the game says, hey, buddy, you ain't doing that today, foo. Blueberry, I'll grab that. But eat that. Drink these waters, get me caught up, and I'll go up here and cook this stuff. Probably not going to be able to eat it. Some of it's probably going to go rotten because these things fill you up really good. But, yeah. I should get the refrigerator made relatively soon, but it just consumes power on a constant draw. So early on like this, when you're just getting started getting fuel together and stuff like that, it's generally not a good idea. I mean, if you want to, by all means, feel free, because it is nice to have. But just remember, you got to keep the thing stored, and if it runs out of power while your food's in it, your food's going to all rot. Let's go ahead and throw those on there. Alright, so this is what we're after. So I needed these to make these. So I'll go ahead and grab some of them medicinal plant. I need, what? 3 of those, and I have 1 I got out of that crate. So I need 2. I'll just go ahead and make them. Alright, and I'm going to have to get 5 of the kelp in that liver. So we're going to have to kill a bear. These cook relatively fast, too. I burn these things a lot. Run outside, though. I'm going to get some water. Yeah, meat I had on me got rotten on me. I had a steak, but I knew that was going to happen, too, because Can't you get to it quick enough? You don't eat so fast, you know? What I'll do is I'll throw this in there for now. All right, now I got enough for 2. So if I wanted to grab 10 kelp and a couple livers, I could. And again, this stuff's gonna spoil because this really fills you up. Look at the bonuses. So, but you know, I mean, the fridge is, you know, like I said, you got to keep it powered. Not terrible to make. All I would need would be 1 power, really. But the 200 mass, I could get. That would use a lot of power to get up to that 200, though. That's what I mean. It's just too early to be doing big boy moves. So I'm going to do the right thing and be patient and wait. Alrighty. That's that. Let's grab this water. You can't repair the pickaxe. It's a silly thing, I know. First time I was playing this, I was like, come on, why can't I repair the freaking pickaxe, huh? You repair the everything else. Except that, for some reason. No El Reparo option. That's it. That's all you get. Alright, let's get this turd. Hopefully we'll get this turd, because you can totally bork this. Alright, I got 1 hit. 2 hits. All I need to do is hit him. My screen just went black. That was awesome. That was totally not cool. I don't know what that was all about, but my screen just flashed black. I could see it on OBS, but I couldn't see it on the monitor I'm playing on. I've never seen it do that either. I wonder if I got something loose. No liver. Go figure, right? I need a liver, so now, you know, the last 3 bears I've killed have all had a liver, except now they're, you know... And I don't need the meat. It's just going to end up getting rotten. But I need these antidotes, so, you know. Oh, boy. Well, you know what I could do? I could just... save it, or whatever. Stick it over there if it rots. Need it for these things anyway. See, we need the El Stinky Roddy meats. Got 1 leather. I can wait. It's not getting any earlier out here. I really don't want to do this right. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I mean, it's not urgent that I get it. What I'll do is I'll go kelp diving. If I get enough kelp, I'll try to get 1 liver. It's gonna depend on how much is down in here. I already hit it once today, so I don't know what's gonna be over here. I hit down that way too. That way over there can either have a whole bunch or none, or 1 or 2, or very hit or miss. There's really no reason to rhyme that he's just got to check them. Kind of what you get's what you get. But like I said, I already hit this once, so probably there's not gonna be much in here. Got 1 there. Another one there. I'm gonna start grabbing the sandstone at some point. Not now. I don't need it right now. I don't want to beat up my pickaxe on it right yet. But once I decide I'm ready to move on with my build, I'll start grabbing it, you know, whenever I see it. Need it to make the glass. Or like the glass windows I want to add and stuff like that. But like I said, right now I don't really need it. It beats up the axe, and right now I want to kind of preserve this for iron and copper and zinc and all that crap I need. Probably gonna have to run down the other side. I think there's one more here. Be careful. They blend in pretty easy. You can overlook them pretty easily. Especially if you're just learning this game. Takes a little getting used to. The water gets really weird when you get under there. But that's all right. Let's run down the other side. I'll see, because these things rot. So if I do this, I got to get down here quick, find one more, and then try to kill a bear and hope it's got a liver. The black one's not a guaranteed on the liver. Neither is the brown one, as you can see. Although the last three or four grizzlies I've killed, the brown bears have all had liver, except, now I need it. Telling you, man, this game's brutal sometimes. But that's all right. Alrighty. Down here. It's getting dark though pretty quickly here. I don't want to really mess with a bear, but I could just use the kelp to get through the night, fruits and veg, and recheck tomorrow. It's an option, I suppose. I got one right here, so I might be able to pull this off tonight. Need to find a bear. Usually they're coming right after you, but now because I need one, there ain't be one anywhere to be found. And I don't want to do this shit. It's too dark either. I'm gonna reload this just in case. I could take the bear strictly with this. It's a little bit trickier, but I don't want to waste the ammo. This is it. I got the 11 or 12 actually. Yeah, I got one up here. See if I can get him. It's more of a sound thing with this guy. Plus, if he's right behind me, I think this is. All right. I can't tell if it's a black bear or a brown bear. I'll find out in a minute. It's black bear. Might have one. I might get lucky. I hope I get lucky. Yeah, I got lucky. I got the liver. Sweet. All right, so I can go ahead and make an antidote. So now I have one on me. I just feel better having it. All right, man. Let's get back to the base. I came in a little bit later on this, so I'm probably going to have to make you guys suffer through the night with me. But that's all right. I got to eat some of that. I got one kelp. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do that. Got all this meat I'm not going to be able to use. That's okay. No such thing in a game like this of too much food, right? I'll see if I had a fridge, this could all go in the refrigerator. But again, like I said, it runs out of power. I don't really like having it unless I have, I'm up to like almost 3,000 on the power supply and it's full. I got some power generation, some solar panels, something. So I go quite a bit without it. If you want to get it early on, like I said, if you can maintain the power and all that, and by all means, go right ahead. But I prefer to just wait. So I got 3 of these on standby if I need them. Go ahead and stick them in here. Like I said, I'll just leave this here. I don't need to carry it with me everywhere I go. That there, put that there. I'm gonna stick these over in the machine. Where are we at? Because I want to make that recycler. Yeah, I'd have to run the gen. Let me think here. It's gonna be cold tonight, man. I'm gonna freeze my ass off again. It's supposed to get down to 24 degrees. Ugh. Man, it's gonna be cold in here. I'm gonna have to do something. I don't know. All right. Look at all this food I got. Oh my god. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna hopefully it doesn't go bad on me. But if I cook it, it'll kind of extend its life a little bit. Maybe I'm thinking I can squeeze some out of this. We'll see. It's coming back to me, guys. It's coming back to me, man. All right, yeah, it's been a while. A long while. I mean, all the stuff that's in the game now, it's crazy. I'm not going to look none of it up either. I'm just going to suffer through figuring it out on my own. That's what I usually do. It's how I like to do my games. I like to, if I get a new game, I just jump in the damn thing blind. I mean, I might go and look up on YouTube real quick to see what the gameplay is like to make up my decision whether I want to actually pay my money for it, right? Because I don't have a lot of games. I've been on Steam a long ass time, and I only have, I don't know, 30, 35 games total, and I don't even have maybe 20% of those installed. Because there are some I bought I just didn't like, and I don't get into that whole give me my money back thing. I buy it, it's mine, you know. I do have a couple games. One of them is not, a few of the ones that I really like, they're just kind of, you know, on that Steam, hey, this developer's a slacker list, which I'm so glad Steam did because it needed that. Players should have the right to know whether this game's not been updated regularly or in a long time or all that. I you know, so that's, I think it's a good thing. I don't know what you guys all think about, but I think it's a good thing. Because I really wish I'd known that about a few of the ones I got. I got a couple games that have been, can't think of them off the top of my head, that haven't been touched. So, you know, I don't know. Oh, yeah. I can feel that cold air creeping. Excuse me 1 sec, guys. I'm doing this anyway, so I gotta reach down here and turn this heater up. It's starting to get cold, and it's like 8 o'clock p.m., and the temperature is doing a nosedive quick out there. So I just gotta get under the desk here with my big gorilla self, because I'm 6 feet tall, and I gotta get this heater turned up. Yeah, I'm a big boy. Well, not big anymore. I've shrunk in size a lot over the last, I don't know, 6 years. I've plummeted from 336 pounds. I'm right now currently at about, well, last I checked was 212. Although the digital scale I got here at the house that my wife had bought a few months before she passed is saying 203, 204. So I don't know. I'm going to have it looked at. But it's one of those scales that if they're not level right, they can be kind of off a little bit. So but for 6 feet tall, that's really not, you know, and I'm big. I have a big frame, you know. I got 13-inch frickin' shoes, and it's a pain in the ass to buy frickin' crap that fits right. Yeah, big feet. Bigfoot. That was my name on the CB radio back in the early 90s was Bigfoot. Beckett Bigfoot. That's what they called me. I had to get into an argument when I went into the city because they're like, oh, there's already a Bigfoot. I said, no, there ain't. I've been Bigfoot longer than that jackass has been around. They call me Beckett Bigfoot and call him whatever Bigfoot. Jerk Bigfoot. I don't care. But I'm Bigfoot, fool, and it's staying that way, man. Yeah, freaks. All right, come on, food. I don't want to throw your ass away, man. Good food. All right, come on, man. Come on. All right, we should be able to see now. Oh, boy, this heater gets hot. Back that the hell off. Holy cow, man. Be like a Christmas carol going on here in a minute, but it's replace Chats with nuts or whatever you want to say. I don't know. Matt's nuts roasting on an open fire would be more like it. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. All right, but anyway, yeah, that's a little TMI there, I know, but man, whew. You didn't think a heater that small could put that kind of heat out. Holy crap, man. Yeah, I had to keep that thing kind of running that way all last night, and I don't like doing it, but it was just so cold I had no choice. I try to be conscientious, but this thing's just not, it's not winterized. It's not meant for, you know, pretty much what we're asking it to do, but it's something I'm going to be working on that, you know, as I go along here. Still can't eat that. I need some fruits and vegetables. It is blueberry season. I've been noticing blueberries around, so that's cool. It's July, so it's blueberry time. There's a moose right there, so... Yeah, if it does that distance thing, just crouch. Don't give yourself a headache over it. Alright, cool. Should really start making sure I grab these when I see them. They're very handy. God, my last save I had a chest full of those damn things. I had so much fuel, it was ridiculous. But it took a long time to get it that way. Because I can remember the longest time I'd be scrambling every day because my power was just a constant issue. And that's when I kind of clamped down on, hey, dude, we need to get solar going. And I really hit it hot and heavy. Just started putting solar panel up, or solar panel up, or solar panel up there. And then I just farmed and upgraded them all. And once I got all those solar panels going during the day, boy, that helped. Now, obviously, that, you know, on a nice, crappy, rainy day, but you have stuff stored, though. So it's sort of like real life, right? You got a battery backup on your solar system. So it's the same thing, really. It's just in a game. Speaking of solar, I'm going to be adding some of that here to this this situation I have here. There, if something happens and the power goes out, I'm not sitting here, you know what I mean. I was going to use another terminology for that, but I'm trying to be nice. Trying not to be Uncle Potty Face. You know? I don't see them. Not seeing crates either. Yeah, I don't know what the hell went on with my monitor, but it went completely black. Well, the monitor didn't go black. The screen for the game did. I got to look into something after, too, because this is using DirectX 9. I don't know if that's got something to do with what's going on. I don't know if that had to be updated or what. To look into it. I don't want to waste any of this. I'm going to be losing some of it. Oh, I didn't cook that meat. Might be able to get down there and extend its life if I can get there before it rots. Kind of surprised it's not rotten by now, to be honest with you. Gotta stop for these, though. That's besides the point. It's still there. I'm gonna keep checking. I'm just gonna be wasting time. Just get to the house, dummy. Get to the house, fool. Don't be a fool. Might have to put my sweatpants on tonight, man. Freaking tired. I got a headache. I'm gonna have to get done with this here recording. I'm gonna take some aspirins or something, man. Oh, strawberry time. It's the summer of berry, man. Yeah, I'm low on those. It's alright. It's okay. Let's get here and cook this. I have cooked it before. I've tried this little stunt and then it rotted anyway, but we'll give it a whirl. See what we get. Alright, drink one of those. I always do this when I'm here. What the hell, I'm here, right? Well, let's go ahead and throw this in there. Get back here, you dummy. Yeah, I was reading in the notes that water machine thing. You can fill bottles, wash your hands. You can hook up planters, I guess, to it. Hook it up to your planter so it'll water them. I don't know. I mean, if it's something usable, I guess. It seems a little extravagant, but I don't know. I'll try it. I mean, it's going to take a lot to get there, but, you know. I'm thinking about that right now, to be honest with you. I just got to get planters set up in general here. That's next on the list. All right, so those are cooked. Let's see what goes rotten on me. All right, I got to go find some twigs and berries. I got to find twigs and berries, everybody.
Twigs and, he said twigs and berries.
All right, man. Enough of that shit. Oh, goody. All right, cool. Let's get the hell down here. See what we got in here. Got some kelp in here. Oh, there goes my screen again. I don't know what the hell is going on. Keep saying HDMI. I wonder if I didn't... I don't know what that's all about, man, but it's never done this before. I don't need that shit going on when I'm trying to play. I mean, I can look over my OBS screen, but that's, something's going on. Something, I ain't liking something. I gotta figure this out after. I just started doing it. I don't know if something's loose up here on my desk. Maybe the cable on the back of this thing from moving this desk around constantly. Could be something that's going on, I guess. I'll have to look. That's not normal. Never had an issue with this monitor doing that crap ever. Something's doing it, though. Wiggling the cord, see if it's, I don't know, man. It seemed loose to me. I'll unplug them and plug them back in, and if it's still doing it, I'm gonna have to look at drivers or something. I am running the game resolution native, I believe. Let me look. Options. Gameplay. No, it's not it. I need graphics, fool. Yeah, 2560 by 1440. That's my native for this monitor, so I don't think that should be an issue. Refresh rate's right, 60. I don't know what the hell's going on. But right when I was trying to kill that bear, and I had to just keep running because I couldn't see. I don't need food, but I need leather. I'll grab that rabbit. I haven't really been grabbing much wood either. I should be on this wood a little heavier than I have been. I just didn't want to bore you guys with that crap, to be honest with you. I don't mind doing it off camera for a bit before I turn it on. Trying to save the day so I go for when I'm recording. And try to bag out of here at night. I'm going a little bit longer on this one because I came in a little late, so... Alright, let's get moving here, man. This weather is goofy. Yeah, I lost the fish. Well, that meat's still hanging in there. That's cool. That's fine. This coffee's kind of not hot anymore. Had some hot wings and some celery and some ranch, and I was drinking a coffee when I decided to start that whole adventure, and then it's like, uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this monitor. Maybe I just got to reboot the computer or something too. It's been a while. You know, sometimes that helps. Goofy things like that going on. Did I grab this one? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Problem is I could go in the end room, which is really warm. And I don't get the breeze from the floor the way the room's set up. And there's nothing to do in there. There's nothing in there. My computer and all my stuff's out here. There's no TV in there. I had to leave my TV in frickin' Florida. I just frickin' bought it too. I was pissed. Just couldn't take every single thing I had. I sacrificed quite a bit of my personal belongings when I had to sell my house, which was just a frickin' tragedy. I couldn't swing it though. I mean, I could have, but I couldn't have at the same time. And I wouldn't have been able to stay there and eat. And I don't know. Just I don't know, man. I miss it dearly though. That was my wife and I's home for 16 years. We moved to Florida together and we bought that place, and we were able to pay it off in 4 years completely. Property and house. It was a mobile, but it was a big, nice mobile. Built very well. I like it. I miss it. I miss it a lot. I really do. Had a big, huge yard. I did a ton of work to it. A lot of work. My father, when he was still here, yeah, he came over and helped get me fell some trees. That was fun. Man, that heater's really laying it on thick down there, boy. All right, and waste of meat. I was able to salvage it somewhat. That's cool. A silly piece of rabbit and cook him. Well, maybe. Or I'll burn him. One of the two. Remains to be seen. Alright, let's get some water. Water. Oh, boy. Man, this weather's crazy. Alright, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this deck thing situation I got going on. Got to fix that, so I'm going to have to grab some nails. I put those in there for. Grab Mr. Hammer. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so what do I need? I need to make one of those. I need to grab some cordage. Alright, need that. And I'm going to need... I don't know yet. See if I'll do the half one, maybe. I don't know. There goes the monitor again. And it just keeps saying HDMI in the corner. see if I can shut it off real quick and then power it back on. I'll kind of mess with my screen a little bit. Oh boy. That was goofy. That one there. Now my hand's all in the wrong spot. All right. Let's see, what else can I make? I'll go with this one, I suppose. Okay, there's that. Let's do the, I'll do those on the side. What the hell? Let's see out of them like. And I burned a rabbit. There's a frickin' shocker. That build is cool. Didn't used to do that last I played it. Just, yeah, it's kind of neat. Okay then. Let's see if there's any stuttering going in here. No, there's not. Of course, this isn't set up the way, with the Porsche the way it was. Alright, well, there's that. I'm at 43 minutes. I'm going to wrap this one up here, guys, and I'll go ahead and get through the night and all that happy stuff, and I'll pick up here, next episode. I may do some things out and about. I just wanted to get this porch taken care of. It looks a little bit better. I'm going to put actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a half one, but see if it'll let me. I don't know if it will. Probably won't let me in here, so I'm going to actually cancel that. Yeah, it's not going to let me in there. Well, that's all right. I mean, it's, you know, not perfect, but looks better than it did. All right, well, like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everybody.